All right. So, Jubei and Yashamaru. Once again, Yashamaru, very aerial character, but Jubei has pretty strong air normals, so I think he's going to try and pick him out of the air where possible. That said, his counters are going to be really awkward to go for because of Yashamaru's double jump. You know, it's really hard to time them. So far, they're keeping it very close. Yeah, we've got some fireballs. Ooh, good jump C. And Lightice just keeping his distance. He tends to play very defensively and sort of tries to force his opponent to come to him. And at the same time, Taki playing a character who's also quite good at that. Which is probably why this match is just swinging at each other little bits at a time. Ooh. Yep, he got the confirm off of that one.
That would have been it if he was in rage, though.
You know, he really putting himself at risk running up while Lightice had rage, but he had to win the round. All right, no more rage for Yashamaru. Now he's only a little bit scary.
Oh, here comes that super.
Caught him with just one hit, but that was all it took to disarm him.
Against Yashamaru, I will take it.
Yep, now he just wants to keep him away from that side of the screen to pick up his... Well, there, he got it. Yeah, as of the Season 3 patch of this game, you can now pick up your weapon when it's off screen by going to the far edge of it and pushing A.
No more super into hop and to pull it off the screen setup.
Yep, no more weapon kills. You can still, keep your opponent away from it, but they can always get it back now. Thank God.
I forget which character it was. There's a couple of them where they have these nasty setups off super where they force you to block something that pushes you out of weapon range on wake up.
Gongsun Lee had that.
Yeah.
She could definitely weapon kill. That was sort of the Season 2 strategy of choice.
I wanted to say I saw it a bit from Galford as well.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, well, timer's ticking down. Lightice rage bursting, because he had to.
Good sweep.
Of course, now Yashamaru does not have any rage, which makes him significantly less scary, but he still has good... Ooh.
Oh, and that's gonna hurt.
Going for the fancy stuff.
Here comes the pain.
All right, Taki in a good place to win this match. But, Yashamaru not out of this. Just needs a couple more good... Ooh. Yep. Had to do that.
And that's going to be oppressive with that super... It blocks the Yashamaru fireball.
Yep. Oh, he caught him pressing buttons.
Risky, but I like it.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. If Lightice had just held his defensive line, that would have been blocked, and Taki probably would have been dead. I think one good Fierce would have finished him. Both jockeying for position on the screen now.
That's how you gotta play neutral against Yashamaru, though, right? He's gonna be jumping the whole time, so if you aren't trying to pull out your air-to-airs, you're gonna find yourself in a bad spot really fast.
Mm-hmm. And if you have good air-to-airs, you can keep him on the ground. And he's got a lot of good stuff on the ground, but definitely not his strong suit right there.
It reminds me, I need to learn a character that has good air-to-airs.
I mean,
this character is the death of me.
You've got Genjuro.
I don't think his air-to-airs are actually that good.
Yeah, well.
Normally against Yashamaru, my Genjiro strat is I try to run behind him after a double jump and go for running C.
Yeah, I could see that only working out so much.
Yeah, it has its limits, but it forces him to think whether or not he's going to go for the double jump.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't work at full screen.
Oof. And Taki with the whiff, probably on his DP. You know, the
Taki firing so many fireballs back there, you'd think we're playing Super Turbo.
Yeah, if there's one thing we love to do out here, it's to throw
Carrot
plasma.
cancel into the fireball.
Yep, he's really trying to get Lightice to jump.
Ooh, good air to air. Grab attempt, I see.
All right. He just has to watch for the Yashamaru rage.
Ooh.
Big anti-air.
Jubei running C is one of those moves that I don't see it that much from Taki, but it is devastating.
Yeah, it's definitely a move he knows when to throw out there. Ooh. Yep.
Ooh, air.
Caught him with the air before Jubei could get his own out. Ooh. And now Lightice close to having this locked
pressure.
up. Is Taki gonna burst?
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what Jubei is saying.
Yep, just backs out of that range. Ooh, that was scary.
Oh, there it is. The Jubei standing B.
Cancel into fireball, and that did just enough. And he didn't have to rage burst. You know,
Didn't have to risk the uppercut. Just take the round. I see Lightice getting a little happy with some of those grounded strikes. Makes me wonder if Taki's thinking counter.
I've seen him go for it a couple of times, but no one home. But he didn't get punished for it, so. I notice Lightice is getting a little more aggressive now. I think he's been knocked off his game a little bit.
Ugh.
On the other hand, yeah, it's working for him. And there goes Jubei's head. All right, 1-1.
It'll be interesting to see if Taki is going to be able to adapt to the increase in pace and see if Lightice will continue with that increased pace from the last round.
Yeah. Curious to see if he decides to just sort of slow it down and force Jubei to come to him. Although, you know, Jubei's buttons are such that that's not really a guarantee.
Taki pulling out those great jumping Bs.
Ooh, catches him with the dive. Like a lot of Yashimaru's moves, definitely unsafe on whiff, but or on block even, but
very mobile, very
very quick. If you're not watching for it, he can catch you with these things. Well,
well, he was watching for it that time.
Yep.
There's the standing B into the DP.
Oof.
The pinwheel.
A rage pizza cutter, very dangerous move. And one that is very punishable if it whiffs. I know that would have been time enough to land pretty much whatever you want.
Is the super a gun?
Yep.
I feel the chip damage isn't as high as it used to be.
Yeah, I think they must have toned it down. I don't know that I agree with that first, but if he wins the round, you know, it'll be worth it.
Oh.
And he did.
That was one of those moments where I wasn't really sure who won that round until it told me.
Right? I mean, was it like last week we had a draw match? And that was bonkers. Yep. Universal overhead.
Both these characters have pretty strong overheads. There was a counter attempt.
Yep.
Taki getting a little gutsy.
Yep.
I
Got
like that.
Yeah, Taki getting aggressive now. I guess he is. I mean, he's trapped in the corner. It's not a good place to be against Yashamaru.
Using the universal overhead. There it is again.
Yep.
Oh, the air fireball. That move is disgusting. I hate it. Hit that way too many times.
I find it nonsense that he throws his sword away, but it comes back to him, and Wanfu throws his pillar away, but you just have to go pick it up.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Get SNK on the line. Tell him to patch Wanfu.
Give Wanfu a gun.
Yep. We had a pretty good Wanfu here last week, so we're getting new players here.
And if you're watching and you haven't come out and played and you're nearby, you should. This is Samurai Shodown's the game of games.
The Game of Kings, even.
Game of Kings.
You might think it's Honor of Kings, but no, it's this.
Unlike Honor of Kings, you do not have to spend more money to unlock whatever you unlock in that game. I don't play mobile games, I don't know.
Ooh, wow.
Gutsy, but I don't know if that's the right call against Yashamaru because he could double jump for that on reaction.
As he did. Like, if it had been against any other character, that would
Taki's getting gutsy because he knows this will happen. The pizza cutter, shoutouts to Nick Gage.
He didn't even have to pizza cutter. He could have just fierced again, and he would have won that.
Yep.
But he went for the swag. I respect it.
And this is losers finals, correct?
Yep, they've got one more match. This is best of 5, or first to 5. No, best of 5.
One more match. Well, potentially 2 more matches.
Yeah, if Taki wins this, they'll have to go to one last match. And if Lightice gets this, he goes right on to grand finals.
I have to say, when someone's not in rage, I'm kind of more scared of being thrown by Yashamaru than a lot of characters. He gets a lot of momentum from it, and you really don't want him to push you into the corner.
Yeah, you don't want him to knock it down either, because he's got those cross-ups, he's got just a lot of tools. Definitely, like, main character privilege.
Main character privilege with the Guile 2 special move limit.
Yep.
Here's her throw.
All right, the big damage off the DP.
If he's just enraged.
Ooh.
Dominoes.
He could have done a lot more off of that, but he still won it.
Sometimes you take the win. You go with what you're comfortable with.
Yep. Shoo. And that's half his life gone.
That's 50%. Yeah.
That is why Yashamaru in Rage is scary.
The carrot cancel.
That double jump did not work for him that time. He manages to get his sword back.
On the other hand, I'm a little bit less afraid of Jubei when he throws me.
I'm afraid of him if they're good at getting the DP out, or if it's a Rage DP, because the Rage DP does it a lot.
Because it gives you so much Oki, too.
Uh-huh. That said, any whiffed DP from Jubei, or most characters in this game, is an SSM, like, freebie, so...
Unless it's, like, Genjiro LP DP. Good luck punching that.
Alright, so this is match point for Lightice. If he can win this round, he's got this.
Oh, here we go. No air blocking in this game.
Yep, and it only takes one touch of that pillar to knock away his sword. That said,
if you want to use a super as an anti-air, that's the one to use.
Yep. And now Yashamaru's got it back.
I think about a month ago, I learned the hard way that Genshiro Super's not a great anti-air anymore. It used to be absurd. It had like almost DP level vertical height.
Yep, he needed that rage. Let's see if he can catch Lightice pushing a button again.
He's like,
oh, Lightice called it.
I think I'm out. Good commentating with you.
All right, have a good night. So that puts us at the grand finals, Lightice versus Latinx. You know, Lightice, typically a very strong player in a lot of games he plays. Certainly Guilty Gear and certainly Sam Show, which he's come back to recently. Enemy is
Spoke
back.
too soon. I'm back.